Hey, I'm Decathlon Gamer. Welcome back to Pro Cycling Manager 2020, Career Mode Episode 94. We're at Dwars de Vlaanderen. We've got the Ronde van Vlaanderen after that as we wrap up the main part of our classic season. And this one today is a sponsor objective. It's our last big sponsor objective of the season on that list of top fives. On that list of top fives, we so far have one super success, one regular success, one partial failure, and one total failure, meaning we're kind of right at 50-50, but we're getting enough results elsewhere, doing enough to bring the right riders into the races, that when A plus B, you add up to getting a strong result, and we have still a 100% evaluation. But today is that last chance to have a good success rate on the primary sponsor objectives, and it's also the last of the World Tour objectives between now and our signing period at the end of July. Expected today, well, we're right about where we were expected. We were expecting a +5 as a team, and we have a +6. So, kind of right on neutral, right where you would think it would be. And that is 4 times out of 8 that we've, 4 times out of 9 that we've been neutral. 3 times we've been worse, and just once has it been. Alright, twice it's been better, 3 times worse, 4 times neutral. So, yeah, I think I'm just a little crazy when it comes to my interpretation of the race day condition. It seems to be fairly neutral. 9 is still not a huge sample size, but as that sample size is getting bigger, it's definitely pointing towards everything is normal. So Wykankis is a +3 today. This is not looking like a sprint finish, though. A lot of undulation, a lot of cobbles late. This is not a day for sprinters, meaning I want to try to ride for somebody like Vermark, but Vermark's not going to be good for that, as he's a 63 cobble rating. So Telford, really good cobble rating and a little punchy, so he's one protected rider. Wykankis has a 71. Rodriguez is here. Okay, I brought Rodriguez to this race. Great climbing, 69 cobble. We might end up riding for him. Monotoglu, 70. That was Machado, just 70 with the -1, so not good there. Jorgensen, big time day for him, so let's go ahead and protect him. 70, but not good climbing. Thinking probably, there you go. Speed it up a little bit more. 14 riders, 3-minute gap. The action starts before too long here. And we need to make sure we get water before that point happens. And I think our guy for that is the worst couple rated, Kevin Vermark. Keeping an eye out. Trying to keep an eye out anyway. My mic stand is kind of right in my view of the mini-map, so it's hard to see. But let's see. Before we get to that cobbled section, we definitely need to get water. Let's go ahead and do so now while it's still safe. 134 kilometers still to go in this race. Top 10 is not a hard objective, but without an Umberto Zeta, today could be a real struggle. Telford got caught out, or Vermark got... No, Telford's way ahead of us. Okay. Like, what happened? Vermark just went backwards big time in a hurry. Machado was also dropped. But his group makes it back. Weren't you protecting Jorgensen? Alright, we regain contact.
We're into the second half of the race. The riders are going to be more and more on their guard.
2-star sections, a little bit of undulation. It's wait a moment here, see that
Bikes
we
are
get
severely
through
put to
this.
the test on cobbled sections, so special frames were developed. They offer more flexibility and are better at absorbing vibrations.
Okay, go ahead and
This
grab
takes a
water
lot of strain
again
off
for
the
Mark.
riders' forearms. The riders are in a portion above 10%.
Telford, why are you so far back? I need to slow this down a little bit. This is an objective. It is an objective. I would like
There's
to
a
succeed
sustained
on this
rhythm at the
one,
moment.
so
Some
let's
riders definitely won't be able to
focus
keep up.
on
There's
preparing
another
a
rider with
little bit
puncture.
stronger.
The sides of the road are not a tire's
I don't
best
know what's
friend.
up with Telford and why he's
You see that? You can read the pain on
failing
the faces at the back of the
to,
peloton.
stay in
There's a growing
position.
number of riders left behind.
because he's not even making an effort to go forward.
It's always best to be in the lead when going into cobbled sections. Breaks in the peloton can happen at any moment. The breakaway is not to everybody's liking. The peloton has significantly increased its speed.
Dang, that cobble rating. Let's see just how bad it is. He might be a good climber, but with that bad cobble rating, he goes backwards fast. For Mark, he'll be done for the day here. Going backwards. Almost at a standstill. A moment ago he was doing 13 kilometers per hour.
A rider is down. Yet another flat tire. It seems to be catching.
Who is the current U.S. jersey wearer? It's from Alexei Vermeulen. So Rodriguez, Monotoglu, these guys might be too far back, I think. I am not sure that they are going to make it back up. Let's go ahead and set them to auto. Wykankis got dropped as well. Yikes. Set him to auto. And all of a sudden we've got just 3 left at the front. And it's the 2 cobble guys, plus Alves Machado, the only other natural 70 on the team. Okay, group of 31 and 3 riders in good shape for me. I kind of want to give it a shot, see if I can get back with these guys.
Apparently, there's another puncture. The riders really should pay more attention to their choice of tires.
To the front of the group here, Monotoglu,
behind.
Gel.
This year, some sections have seen their cobblestones refurbished, but I can assure you that it doesn't
Okay,
mean
so
renewed.
Rodriguez
They still
trying to
remain a
go
significant difficulty. So
forward.
this is the last third of the race.
Monotoglu
Anyone
is actually the
who's
one
gunning for
blocking
victory
me
has
at
got
the
to make a
moment
move
from
fairly
succeeding
soon.
in that task. There is Alves Machado going backwards. Rodriguez nearly bridges the gap. Kankis. There we go. Okay. Did it. We did it. It's back together. 54. Still chasing those 16. Back into position. Okay, Wykankis does not have much left. We have quite a while before the next cobbled section. Okay, Monotoglu set to auto. There's Machado. Back off a little bit, see if you can maybe recover, but with the pace, doesn't seem likely. Let's switch this up. These guys need to be protecting the 2 leaders.
The pace is really hot, so for the moment, we shouldn't see too many attacks.
Cap at a minute 40. Got to keep an eye on that. Make sure it doesn't suddenly balloon and go away from us. Monotoglu in the chase group, but I'd rather not have them come back. How is Machado hanging on somehow? says a lot about the pace, but we're going to hit those cobbled sections again before too long here. 40k to go. I could use water one more time. Come on, Waikikis, do it. Do it fast, do it fast, do it fast. Alright, we slow down. He did it. He did it. He's done.
Now the guys up front are asking serious questions of the riders in the rear.
Oh, we just saw 7 riders get away. But in a small chase group now.
This climb features
Kinkus.
some dreadful percentages.
Protect. Protect. Alvis Machado standing still. Rodriguez was dropped. Kinkus is getting dropped. And all of a sudden it's 17. Chasing just 14. 15 now. Okay, it's starting to come together a little bit. 12 at the front. 30 in chase. But another split here. A lot of cobbled sections right now. Alright, Rodriguez.
And here are the dreaded cobblestones.
Who
I know
do we
several
wanna
riders
protect?
who'd prefer to be at home in front of the telly.
Jorgensen. Definitely Telford. Telford, better rider. Okay, there's still 16 riders out front that we've got to catch up to. Plus 18, now 17 in this group. We have to contest with. Nearly done with the cobbled sections though. We're really getting close to the end. Rodriguez dropped. And the group thins out. 11 chasing 10. We're almost into that position looking at a top 10 now. And I've got 2 riders. And they're both pretty fresh. Oh, there's more than 10 ahead of us. How did that happen? Okay, we've linked up with these guys. Telford, don't get dropped here.
And there's an attack at the front. He could go all the way.
There you go. Okay, Telford. Recover. Follow Jorgensen. It's 11k. We need to go forward some more. There's 7 riders right there. Bridge that gap. Make it 17. Jorgensen leading out Telford. Leading this chase instead of Bovin. Okay, speed it up for this section. And we make contact. 6 at the front. And we move our way through this pack. 7.4k to go. We're in an okay position here. Those are breakaway riders, or are those... No, those are your favorites. Some of them, and a couple breakaway riders. Okay, now it's 10 chasing 6. Jorgensen. Oh shoot, Telford. What happened, Telford? I understand Jorgensen getting fatigued, but why, Telford? Why? Why, buddy? Okay. Restructure. Try that again. Give him protection.
Attack with the finishing line within reach.
Alright, 3.7. That only lasted for a few meters. Follow. Oh, come on. I have to go unpause for a moment to make that happen. Come on, Jorgensen. 15 chasing 1. But Telford, he's got to beat a few guys to get to the line. 2k to go. 2k to go. Here we go. Telford. Telford. Sprint, Telford. Come on, buddy. Top 10 on the line. Top 10 on the line. And 20 freaking guys side by side. We've already crossed the line. We already crossed the line. Oh, the game bugged out on me. He might have actually been 11th. But the game bugged out on me. Are you kidding me? One position short, and the game freaked out at the line. Colbrelli takes the win. Narvaez was 3rd. Pedersen was 4th. Craig Anderson 5th. Tunison Telford grabs 11th place. Jorgensen gets 15th. Could have, should have been so much more than what it was. You can't get any closer. Literally. 11th by mere millimeters. Ay, ay, ay. Having a set of strong sprinters netted a win at the Route Adelaide de Vitra. Manatoglu, Alves Machado leading it out, gets onto the podium as well, and Wykankis even into 5th place. Ronde van Vlaanderen, 16 riders in the break, 2-minute lead, and we head into the first of many, many cobbled sections, and it's not a sponsor objective, so that's one thing. What's Berwick doing? I never sent Berwick. Oh, Berwick went back to get water. Why is he going back again? Like, what happened with Berwick? Well, he's a 56 cobble rating. That's part of what happened, but that was just weird. Go ahead and hit the first cobbled section, and things fall apart in a hurry for us. By the way, as I was about to say, and what is going on? You're not dropped from this group. Anyway, it's the last race of a chunk of races, and I signed up more riders that were just here for the sake of needing a race, as opposed to actually bringing the best riders to this one. It's not a sponsor objective, so a result's going to be difficult today. Conditions are very nasty. Alves Machado has a +5 though, so we're going to try to ride the wave on that one and hope that he can do a little something. Change the focal point here. Also change the effort levels. These guys don't get dropped. In the next little bit, we have uphill cobbled sections. Berwick. What happened to Rainsford? Why is he so far back? Okay, Berwick gonna ride solo now. Rainsford. His cobble rating is that bad that he's just going backwards. Must have been caught behind somebody. Alright, go ahead and grab some water. Very short 4-star section, but it's uphill. That does some damage. Telford gets dropped. Why Telford? Telford's the best cobble rating. Well, he's not a good climber. Rainsford got dropped. Never got water to anyone. Carlos de Mello dropped. Now we're down to 4. We're also seeing a very diminished peloton here. Eric Butt. Go ahead and get water. And now we'll try Jorgensen. Protect Alves Machado. Alves Machado, speed up a little bit. Telford is in position. There you go. 90 chasing 8, 2-minute gap. Things are going to settle down for a little while here. And they got water. Good. Only need it one more time till the end. 64 chasing 8. Bunch of those look like lead riders. They are lead riders attacking and pulling away. 85k from the end. That's a very early attack. Let's hope it gets brought back together. It's just going to do a lot of damage, and it is. Now it's 37 chasing 9. Back together a little bit. 50.
Attack! It's a good moment to show the team colors. This climb features some dreadful percentages.
Eric Butt's not going to last much longer. Let's go ahead and get him gelled up. Why don't you protect Telford for your last little hurrah. 10 riders out front. Some of those are contenders. 60K. This is a great time to go get that water, but looking at the profile, not one bit. Not one bit. Okay. Oh, we just got hung up really bad behind somebody. Somebody just massively slowed down and took all the oomph out of our guys. Okay, so we're seeing some splits here. Telford. Okay, down to Otto. Alves Machado. Jorgensen in the peloton of 25. And Alves Machado is going to have to ride solo from here.
That's another rider with a flat tire.
Let's go forward a little bit. Otherwise this group is, yeah, it's going to split off, and it does. So we're in the top 25 somewhere. Jorgensen.
A group of riders has come a cropper, but
Okay,
they all
Alves Machado the rest of the way now. 39K to go. I mean, that's a long
The riders
distance.
are going through a very tough portion with percentages above 10%. Apparently, there's another puncture. The riders really should pay more attention to their
Okay,
choice
9,
of tires.
he should be able to put
Falling
his hand up and
behind.
just
A
get
team
water.
leader is falling
He does,
behind.
good. 35K to go. We are 14. And we are catching riders in front of us, picking them off one by one. 2-star section, uphill section. Let's prepare for it. Get towards the front. Caught behind Asgreen.
And he sprints away in attack.
And now it's 6. I like that. We just left a big group behind. Now it's 5.
Benut goes onto the attack.
Yet another flat tire. It seems to be catching.
25K to go. Alves Machado does not have the strength to do anything but try to hang on to the group. 4-star section,
Attack by
uphill.
Team
This is not
Benut.
good. Okay, now we're down to 4.
15 kilometers to the finish line.
Gonna sit on now the rest of the way. Another uphill. 3 now. Oh, come on, we're not in it anymore. There you go. I don't think we're in the top 10, but I do think we're in the top 20 to 15 or so.
The riders are in a portion above 10%.
Alves Machado just gets over that one, and that's it. That was the final one.
There's now
We
just
are
10
with
kilometers
Asgreen
left.
and
Watch out, the
Nassen,
team leader is
2 of the
falling
best
behind.
in the discipline, but we're 4.5 minutes behind the front runners. They could all be solos, so it's possible that there's just 5 riders in front of us, or less than 10 anyway, but I'd say it's closer to about 10, and that we're just top 15-ish. 8.7.
We're into
Dylan
the
Van Barl
last 5
catches up to
kilometers.
us. Asgreen attacks.
Another flat tire.
I don't have a very good flat
Victory
rating.
for
Tish Benut takes the win. Sagan second. Youngles duel. Here we go. Inside 1.6. Alves Machado just misses top 10. I was right on the position. And Barl caught up, passed us, left us behind. Asgreen just beats me to the line for 11th. I get 12th. Natsun gets 13th. That was our final group. So there was 9 riders ahead of us. Umberto Zeta took 6th in the race. So highlights, we've got Benut, Sagan, Youngles up there. Zeta 6th, Pollitt, Lampart, Van Aert, Van Barl. Our group, Kuhn was 15th. Peterson, who we were with for a while, 16th. That's where he ended up finishing. It's a good result, all things considered. Alves Machado's +5 did wonders for him, but his flat rating didn't help. His couple rating was good today. His mountain rating didn't help. Even his resistance with a +11, still not that good. It was only a 75. But that perfect storm made him just competitive enough to claim 12th place today, which is not bad considering we did not bring a great team, and outside of one rider, we had really poor race day condition. The rest of the sponsor period is minor objectives, and we're still at that 100% evaluation. Getting results like these are doing nothing but helping our evaluation. So I think we've got that locked up. We will be increasing our budget. And for us, the next thing is just kind of pushing forward. There's not that many World Tour races to go. We've got some very unimportant sponsor objectives to go. So a lot of quick sims now, early April till really the whole end of the season, realistically. But there still could be some big races that we are still eligible to get into. So we'll see what happens with those. But in the meantime, this was a good classic season for us, considering right now I have 2 riders with cobble rating. That's it. And they are 2 of our weakest riders otherwise. So with the loss of Zeta, we really lack major quality. I mean, look at what we left behind: an 82 flat, a 79 cobble, 84 stamina, 75 resistance, and he can climb, and he can time trial, and he's even got a tiny amount of sprint capability. Still just 23 years of age. Incredible rider. And he was not an 80 when he left us, but he had a very similar skill set, just not quite as good. Alves Machado, not even remotely in the neighborhood of Zeta. So to finish 6 positions behind him, really good. Really good. Top 10 would have been really nice, and we almost had it. Van Barl did. 2 positions shy of that. But still, good result. No complaints. Happy with what we've been able to do through this period. And now we're going to move forward and kind of pick up the pace the rest of the season. So that does it for this one. I'm Decathlon Gamer. Thanks for tuning in. Be sure to hit that like button, and I'll see you next time. Have a good one. Be safe out there, and bye for now.